At this point you've probably noticed that this week pretty much any lobby on any platform has extremely low population. Personally, I saw maximum 7 players in a lobby. But usually there are even less players in a lobby. I've been joining and rejoining sessions over and over again just to make an experiment, and most of the time there were only 2 players in a lobby. And it's not just a bug for me personally or for the PC players. I've been asking other players from other platforms and they were all saying the same. We have private lobbies this week. Well, almost private lobbies. So today we're gonna talk about this situation, what does it mean for all the players, and the most interesting, what it can tell us about Red Dead Online in general. First of all, when did it start? I'm not quite sure, whether after Monday patch or after Tuesday weekly update. Was it made on purpose by the Rockstar? I'm pretty sure that the answer is no. If they wanted to give us private lobbies, they would have done it much earlier. Because you know, private lobbies are highly requested by the community. So I guess they just broke something accidentally as usual, and now we have almost private sessions. What does it mean for players? Well, a lot of good things actually, like better animal spawns in general and much more random encounters occurring in a free roam, including legendary animal spawns. Personally, I found 5 legendary animals this week. And you know what, 2 weeks ago, every day I was trying to find legendary coyote. I was at the right place at the right time with the correct weather condition, but in a full lobbies. And surprisingly, I had no spawns at all. And it's not because some other player was spawning the coyote right before me and killed it. No, it's only because of a crappy net code and peer-to-peer connections. You probably know that when there are too many players in a lobby in Red Dead Online, anything works pretty bad. And this week, with these accidental private lobbies, we finally can see how the game should work in theory. It's not perfect as well. For example, I don't like when there are too many random encounters, because when you finish in one random event, another one spawns right next to you. It feels kinda off. But still, anything is much better than in the full lobby. But you might say, wait, isn't the world feels dead since there are no other players? And that's exactly what I wanted to talk about today, because strangely enough, for me, the answer is no. The world in these almost private lobbies feels even more alive to me than the world in a full lobbies. And it's not only because of these random events spawning around you. Let me explain. I mean, when I meet other players on a frontier, 90% of the time they just ignore me like I don't exist. For example, I was dragging sleeping alligator to the Mount Hagen wearing clown costume. And during my trip I've met 5 people. 3 of them just ignored me, 1 attacked me, and 1 simply took the sample from the alligator and ran away. By the way, if you wanna see the full video and cringe a little bit, link will be in the description. Anyway, from my experience, 90% of the time other players are just ignoring you in Red Dead Online, 5% of the time they will attack you, and after a few deaths they gonna either parlay or just leave, and only in 5% they will use some random emote on you, for example waving, but even that doesn't feel like real communication. It doesn't make the world feel alive. Okay, please tell me whether it's just me or you also don't care too much that there are no other players in these lobbies nowadays. I mean, if I need some communication, I would rather invite friends to this lobby and play with them. By the way, if you're looking for friends in Red Dead Online, join my Discord, link will be in the description. If I wanna have some PvP encounter, I would rather join PvP Showdown series and kill some AFK players there. So it's kinda weird to say, but I feel much better without other players in my lobby. I don't need them, and it seems like they don't need me either. And it's weird because after all it's a massively multiplayer online game, and it's not okay when game like that feels much better without actually other players. Maybe it's because game just doesn't work works properly when there are too many players. Actually, 30 players is not too many, but probably it's the best result that small, poor indie developer like Rockstar can get. Or maybe it's just because the developers failed to implement player versus player interactions in this game. I've almost forgot the other reason why I actually enjoyed the small sessions so much. It's because on a PC, the chances that you gonna meet cheater are so much smaller now. And also you can deliver trade goods to the longer distances in solo without being afraid that someone is gonna rob you. Just saying. Anyway, I've made this video simply to share with you this weird feeling that world nowadays without other players feels more alive and more interesting. Please let me know what do you think, but I have a feeling that I'm not the only one. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. До свидания.